Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus, and today we are going to be playing against the French Spy. I have no idea who this is, but yeah, we're here, we're in ladder, and we're playing WD. So the idea of this video is that I'm actually going to try hard. I'm actually going to play to the utmost limit of my capabilities. I'm gonna play every match in ladder as if I were playing a best of 5 for my life. And that's kind of gonna be the idea today. The reason I'm going for this is that I kind of realized that I take a lot of suggestions, right, and they're fun. I play a lot of wacky teams. I do a lot of weird things while I'm playing Butcher Circus for the fun of it, right? But I haven't played like a best of 5 or something of the likes in a long time, so I feel like a lot of my best teams and a lot of the teams that I'm best at have actually been very left out lately. And I'm already misplaying. Why did I pull the Occultist? I mean, I guess I'm gonna annoy the Hellion, right? Maybe I'm gonna annoy the Hellion, then stun Crusader. This is a weird team, man. This is a weird freaking team. Okay, if she goes... No, I don't want her to go Yelp yet. Yelp would be really bad here, actually. Sure, we'll go for the push. We'll go for the push, make her have to do something silly. But yeah, we are gonna go for the push. Also, I completely forgot to mention, but the background, there's someone in the Discord server called Yoxhell, and he just dumped a ton of backgrounds. So we're gonna be seeing a lot of new ones over the coming weeks because there are so many good ones. This one's completely modded. I mean, most of them, I think most of them are modded. They come from a, oh, is he gonna go for the stun? No. They come from a mod that gives you kind of like a random generator, I think, for whatever background you get. Or maybe that's the idea Yoxel's gonna go for. But the gist of it is that there are a ton of backgrounds on there, and a lot of them are custom made, and a lot of them look really, really nice, like this one. This is supposedly the collector's room. It absolutely feels like the collector's room. You see all the heads around here, right? You see the occultist, you see the Vestal there, I think, 9/11. It has to be one in every video. You can always find it. You can always find it. It has to be there. Yeah, they don't have a heal with the occultist. They do have a heal with the Crusader though, so I'm gonna go for the Crusader first. Just to get rid of this turn. And no, I get hit with the exotic snuff. Okay. Okay, that's a fair start at 10%. Yeah, I guess I'll take it, sure. Oh boy, I cannot lose my first match to a WD. No, I'm not losing my first match to a WD occultist. That's not happening. That's not... Oh my god, I can't use my able turn. This is a bit rough, I must say. A bit rough. I'm gonna have to... Because, I mean, the Vestal's gonna heal, right? She's gonna... I went abusive. Do I get to go first? I do. Oh, but she's just gonna heal herself too. They have 4 healers. The occultist doesn't have a heal. I don't know why. If this occultist had a heal, this would be a quadra heal team. That would genuinely be really annoying for me to ever get a kill with WD. Yeah, especially considering that they're debuffing my accuracy and like slowly causing pressure and afflictions. Okay, they used their Arbalest turn first, which I think is a misplay because I still had my well, no, they used their Vestal turn first. I'm gonna use my Arbalest turn first. So, yeah, this isn't quite gonna be 3 hours of Immortal Musketeer, you know. Not quite that. That's not quite the idea I'm going for. And I think they totally misplayed because now I can get the stun off, and that can prevent them from healing, so I get the kill. And this, yeah, this should be GG. There's a very, very, very small chance that I do not get the kill, but I really don't see that happening. We've already had one no justice moment in this match. We're not gonna have another. We take the kill on the Hellion, and all we've taken for it is basically an affliction, my abomination. Yeah, and the more characters my opponent loses, the closer they are to putting their Vestal in like positions 1 and 2. So even though I'm like gonna try hard for 2 hours, I'm not just gonna play WD. Of course, I'm gonna start with WD because I love World Domination. It's my favorite team, sort of. I love Ship Stress more, but when I'm like actually trying, probably WD is my favorite. Yeah, probably the WD. Yeah. But I'm gonna be playing with Silac Prot too. I'm gonna be playing with Sergi Dot. I might be playing Septic Tank as well. Just really the teams that I would play if I were fighting for my life here. Yeah, that's what I do. Those are the teams that I would probably bring for like a tournament or something. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't join the previous tournament. It was a very fun time. I didn't join it, unfortunately. My schedule just didn't match up enough for me to actually play in it. So, you know, that was sad, but sure made me very inspired to actually play into the next one. And I guess this is practice for it, right? I guess I'm going to be able to look back at these matches and be like, okay, this is how I was playing WD, this is what I was doing, this is what was working and what wasn't. Yeah, I guess that could be the idea. Okay, they're gonna just go for more stuns, kind of doing it a bit mindlessly here, I have to feel. Let's go for the shot. Yeah, Crusader's down to 0. I really don't think my opponent has a chance of winning this. I'm definitely gonna change teams to the Salak Prot next. Honestly, 2 hours might not be enough for me to play all my teams if I play Salak Prot. Because the match can take longer. The match can take longer than what we're expecting. Yeah. If you don't know what it is, it's the Grave Robber Man-at-Arms Flagellant Crusader. That one likes to take quite a bit to actually go through with it. So yeah, let's go for a stun on... Jesus, it happens twice in the same match! Snuff Crusader, nerf this man! Snuff freaking Crusader. Okay. Does it happen 3 times? It does! It happens 3 times! How does this mother trucker keep resisting the stun? A 10, a 10, and a 15! Am I playing like Stress WD and I forgot to bring the stun trinkets? Is that what's happening? That's crazy, chat. That's crazy. Okay, I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Because, I mean, I guess I'm dead with Zealous, but I think I still win a 3v2 here, like, handily. But, yeah, if this is, like, any indicament to how this video is gonna go, I don't know. I don't know if I'm all too excited for it. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for this. Surely we can get him to... Yeah, surely we get it this time. I mean, he kind of misplayed using his turn there. Like, he was going Zealous when he shouldn't. And now that he actually had, like, a really good Zealous opportunity... Oh, crap, that might do 3. Ah, it doesn't. No justice. Yeah, no justice for my opponent. It's kind of a shame that Hand of Glory or Weakening Curse doesn't do, like, a bit more damage. I feel like a lot of these, like, mediocre abilities, and that's generally what they are, they're just mediocre as hell. Like, Weakening Curse, Illumination, maybe, not Panic Darts hurts. Maybe, like, the Plague Grenade, those kinds of abilities, those kind of stress abilities that either do 0 damage or do, like, very low damage. Could honestly just have their damage exponentially increased. Well, maybe not exponentially, but they can have their damage increased a fair bit, and they would still be fine abilities. Like, what would really happen if Weakening Curse hit you for 4 to 5? Or like a Panic Dart, if it hit you for like 4 to 6? What would really happen? I guess if you give him like command buffs and guard him, his Weakening Curse is gonna crit you for like what, 11? I guess it could make a difference, you know. Weakening Curse critting for 11 is actually a lot, and that would be very freaking cursed, now that I think about it. But I mean, would it really be that strong? I guess it's a curse, so it's not really supposed to be doing damage, but I think it would be fine. Like, how come Panic Darts gets to have 140% Blight skill chance? It gets to have, what else does it have? Let me check if I have everything. Yeah, I do, that's good. Yeah, it gets to have 4 Blight for 4 rounds and 30 stress, 95 accuracy, which is, well, it is its downside, it's the accuracy, but it gets to have a minus 60% damage mod, while already doing all that stress and all that blight. How come it can crit for like freaking 13 after you go Shadow Fade? I don't get it. I don't get it. Doesn't make much sense to me. I think it's fair. I think it's fair. I just think it's unfair that Weakening Curse or Vulnerability Hacks or those abilities don't get it. Okay, Demon 49. Demon 49 with the triple repulse team. How does this team like just keep coming back? Like, why do people keep trying this? How many times do we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Triple riposte does not work. This is not how you want to play with your Circus. Like, I get it, it's funny, right? But this is not gonna work. This is not ever gonna work. Yeah, because, I mean, here's the thing, right? When you make a team in the Butcher Circus, you need to have a win condition. You need to play towards your win condition. Damage teams want to get death blows. Stress teams want to get you heart attacked and die that way. DOT teams want to compound pressure with their DOT, so they can overwhelm you, force you to like heal over and over again until it's way too much, and then they can just kill you with ease. And then you have this. Then you have this. What is your goal? Wait, I'm actually taking quite a bit to play. Sorry. Yeah, like, what is your goal with this? Like, I'm gonna go for 3 ripostes, and then I will just sustain with the Arbalist, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, I guess they have Piercing Quarrel with the Arb, so maybe they're going for something a bit different here, but like, it's just not ever gonna work because you're not going for any win condition. Riposte Man-at-Arms is a good character because he buffs up his team, but on his own he's not really doing a win condition, especially without Bellow here, so you can't really say this is a stress team. The Higher Man is a character that fits into both damage and stress, and kind of DOT, honestly, he kind of fits into everything, but he's kind of like a glue character. He's not a character that you're just gonna hammer in and just be like, oh yeah, this is a damage team now, this is gonna work great. This character needs to work with other characters, he needs to have synergies with them. Here, he doesn't have synergies. Like, these are not the characters he wants to be playing with. He wants to be playing with a shield breaker, he wants to be playing with a crusader, he does not want to be playing with a man-at-arms. Yeah, in terms of what else I can do here, because I'm not really thinking about it too much, I'll be honest. No, I am thinking about it, I'm just having way too much fun commentating. Yeah, in terms of what the Abomination wants to do, with this setup, he looks like he wants to stun, but I guess he wants to drop Beast Smile. Beast Smile is a condition on its own. I will admit, Beast Smile is pretty much a win condition just by itself, but I mean, it's not that good. It's just good, but not good enough that you can just bring it and just expect to use just it and get away with it. Because when you have no stress heals and you have only one healer, it's not like Abomination's Beast Smile is gonna do enough fast enough that actually lets you win the match. I'll just off of it. Also, no way I missed the Arbalist on the 90% hit chance and my opponent got a crit riposte on it. No justice. No justice is what I say. I'm gonna keep my Crusader turn, and this is just Salak Prot like 101 basically. This match is unlosable, by the way. I mean, unless I throw, because these 3 characters, the Crusader, the Flagellant, and the Man-at-Arms, just give you so many defensive options and such good abilities that they have, especially this Crusader, because like everyone knows about Flagellant and Man-at-Arms like being great, right? Everyone knows that these guys are just gonna go crazy with whatever they do, but the Crusader in the stress team, he gives everyone Borg of Light, great ability, works against every single team, especially damage obviously, but it works against every single team. It's gonna reduce damage on everything, that's always gonna feel great. Then he has the Rally to the Flame, one of the most broken abilities in Butcher Circus. We saw that in the we saw me crash out because of it in the Immortal Musketeer video. It was crazy. I hated it. I absolutely hated that. But yeah, we saw just how broken it can be in that with the crit 16 heal and the crit 12 self heal. Because even though it's an ability that heals 2 characters, it counts as a single heal twice. What that means is that instead of having a 5% crit chance, it has a 12% crit chance twice. So you see this ability crit way more than it should have any right to. You can use it from anywhere to everywhere, and it also clears debuffs on top, because the heal wouldn't be enough, right? Yeah, it feels very, very, very cheap in that sense. Okay, I kind of don't want to be like losing my Flagellant heals just yet, so I'm just going to guard here and I'm just going to keep pressuring with Panic Darts, and my opponent will eventually realize this is unwinnable for them. Yeah, this is something that Sonic Pro just does a lot. It's a very controlled team. It's a team where you set the pace, basically. And that feels nice sometimes. That feels pretty nice sometimes. Here, I'm just gonna go ahead and I feel like pass. I feel like pass because I don't want to stack too much DOT on me with the bleed, and I don't really want to do anything else. So yeah, this very much feels like a pass into heal turn. I am passing. I also don't want to move to 1 because then my Crusader can get hit with Beast Smile, and that's not too nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I don't really care if the Flagell gets hit with Beast Smile because he has 85 Blight Res. With, well, he won't have that much when he's out of this store, but yeah, he has a lot of Blight Res, and he has the Gauntlet of Absolution, so he's basically gonna take 0 stress from it. Yeah, and he's not gonna get blighted that often either. So this is fine. This is good chief for me. I can just farm heals off of this store here if my opponent leaves their Arbalest turn for last. Okay, crit 16 is a bit annoying, but I mean, is it really gonna matter though? Is it really gonna matter? Yeah, this is one of the most controlled teams you can bring in the Butcher Circus. It's just slowly and very, very steadily outputting pressure. Like, Hound's Harry is an ability, if you compare it to like Chef's Dress, for example, which would have the Hound's Harry. It's an ability that can like hit 3 characters and then miss the last and get no crits, and it feels very lackluster. Or you can get like 3 crits and just go completely insane. With Panic Darts, you either get a lot of pressure through Panic Darts, or you get a lot of pressure through Panic Darts plus a little bit extra. So it feels much more reliable in that sense. And the way its characters work with like the defense kind of just encourages the match to last longer, if that makes sense. Encourages the match to just have the RNG kind of like laid out through a lot of occurrences. And when you do that, when you prolong a match for a really long time, or when you prolong the match to like multiple matches, like Immortal Musketeer or something, then the RNG kind of gets mitigated through just happening so much. Okay, they keep doing it, so I mean, I guess I'm just gonna keep clicking here. I'm fine with this, you know. I am perfectly fine with this. Yeah, completely. I'm just gonna pass because I don't really care about my Flagellant turn. Yeah, I mean, what else am I gonna do here? Endure? you can't bring Endure on Flagellant. Would be neat if you could, but yeah, no, that's not happening. No, not today at least. Not today at least. I've done it before. But nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's go for the heal here. We haven't gone command buff yet. Yeah, not really a need for that. If they go slam here, they will give me the opportunity of going... well, I mean, they'll force me to go redeem or something. I guess I could heal immediately, but... Okay, them doing that is interesting. I guess I kind of just go for a Panic Darts on there. I could go Toxin Trickery here, actually, to clear the DOT, but it's not that much. It's only 3. Yeah, let's go for this. 6. Yeah, I'll clear the DOT next round. Okay, that's an Affliction on the Man-at-Arms. 2. Yeah, they're just going to be slowly breaking through this team. Breaking this triple repulse team apart. I played against it in the... What was it? I played against it in the 12-hour Chef's Stress video. I feel like I just keep coming back to that video because there's so much happened throughout it that I just keep getting examples from it over and over. Yeah, funny how that works. Do I bellow here? I mean, I'm gonna be forced to heal this time, or maybe just heal the Crusader. Yeah, I'm just gonna bellow. Bellow is pressure, bellow is good, bellow is love. They might stun me. If they stun me, I can probably just heal though and be fine. I mean, bellow here is me just being greedy and just like trying to speed up the match, honestly. Yeah, they're gonna go for the stun and maybe get a chance at the kill. Not really too smart by me to go bellow, but yeah, I mean, it shouldn't work. Not with 30 prot, right? Yeah, I need to heal for more than 6. I do not go first. I mean, there's no world in which they do damage, though. Yeah, there's no world in which they do damage. They have Retribution, which already has a minus 75 damage mod on the 6-13. With Fearful, minus 40% damage and 30 prot. They do 0. Making me eat my own words, are you? I'm not really tryharding though, come on Shep. This is supposed to be the tryhard video. I don't know, maybe I changed it. Butcher Circus, but I yap for 2 hours. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I ask someone on the best of 5 after this. We might not be done. We might not be done by the time the 2 hours is up, but I don't know. I like doing these longer videos though. I feel like in the shorter videos, you kind of just end up playing, and then it gets to 30 minutes, I'm like, oh, well, I guess it's time to leave, XD. And I just feel like a bit underwhelmed. I feel like I could have been playing more with Circus. It's like, those initial 20 minutes, by the time I reach the end of it, then I'm feeling fired up and I feel like doing more, but I'm already like, oh, I mean, the video has reached its conclusion, or I gotta go. But if I set myself up to actually play longer, then I feel like I have a better time just playing more Butcher Circus. I've been really enjoying it lately. I have. It's weird for me to phrase it that way, but I guess, but... back when I stopped making Butcher Circus videos, it wasn't just because I couldn't anymore, I was also a bit like burnt out of it. Generally, I just wanted to do other things with my free time. I was like, let me play Total War Warhammer instead, let me play League of Legends instead, I don't want to play Circus. And I'd end up kind of just leaving it for the end of the day. I'd end up always enjoying it too, which makes it extra funny, because it would always be like taking a shower, you know, you don't want to do it until you're actually in there, then you're having a blast. Yeah, it felt a bit like that. Okay, they hit me for 5 because I guess there's no justice for triple repulse teams. And I mean, at this point, like, I heal. And look at this. Yeah, this is Salic Prot in a nutshell. If you face any team that is the slightest bit unoptimized, you can't lose. You legit can't lose. Because this is a team that has unstoppable pressure through the Reign of Sorrows and through the Panic Darts, and it has really good defensive options through these 3 characters being set up the way they are. And the Grave Robber, even though she is selfish and doesn't help her team, she's actually a much better that's a surrender? No, she actually just straight up does that. Okay. I thought that'd be a surrender for some reason. I guess I just bell again. I'm happy with this. Yeah, the reason the Grave Robber is a bit less selfish than you think is because her idea in the Salic Prot, and I guess I'm explaining the team, that's fine. Yeah, her idea in the Salic Prot is that unlike the Doggy and unlike the Antiquarian for the Festering Vapors, you might be thinking that the reason you go for a Grave Robber instead is just so she's a bit more self-sufficient, and so she can ignore riposts. That's not the entire reason. That is part of it, but it's not the entire reason. The entire reason why you actually bring the Grave Robber in this team is that she can single someone out on the enemy side, like an Arbalest, for example. If you're playing against damage, she can single out that Arbalest character, and that can make the game into a 4v3, because then they're going to be having to heal themselves. And by the time that happens, it's like round 4. And when you're playing a very defensive team like this, it usually takes a few rounds for their pressure to compound until where they would expectably get a kill, or get like a kill opportunity at least. And by that time, you already have one of their characters permanently healing. So if you survive, or if that turn is really important to your opponent, then you can essentially just deny them that kill opportunity through the Grave Robber, while also following your win condition. So you're doing both at the same time. While if you're playing Antiquarian against something like a... let me think. Against something like a WD, for example. Wait, can I go Xang? I can't. I have to go redeem. I don't want. I'm just gonna heal. Whatever. Oh, crit 16. It's so broken every time it happens too. It's so freaking broken. Freaking glorious standard. But yeah, unlike if you were playing with the Doggy, I mean, not even counting like the riposte, like just forgetting that ripostes exist for a second, not even counting them. You would always... Wait, where is I going with this? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, you'd always spread the pressure around, and that's gonna be better if you survive. That's gonna be better if you reach that end game, but in some or like, not just some situations, but in a lot of situations, you're actually gonna prefer being in the position I'm at right now. You're gonna prefer just not having a character dead and just focusing someone out, because what I did against the Arbalist here, force her to go to their store like constantly, and I don't really know what I should go for here, but I guess the higher man just cause some pressure. Yeah, just force her to constantly heal herself, and then force the men-at-arms to constantly go guard on her instead of using like command buff or anything else you would have wanted to. So you can do that, and it works out deceptively well. This team is the do-it-all, it's the jack of all trades of Butcher Circus, basically. Ah, crap, I should've gone Reign of Stars first, maybe. Now I mean, if I crit this, she's dead. Okay, no justice. Oh, she's almost dead anyway. No, that was extra stress on the A-bomb. Unfortunate. Yeah, two of them are dead if I go for panic darts. I mean, maybe not counting the crits. Yeah, with the crits might not be enough. When did he even get a crit repulsed? Was it against my grave robber? I mean, must have been. She's the only one attacking here. It must have been, sure. Okay, is she gonna self-heal? Yeah, it's a bit annoying now, but all is well for the Salak prot. This team can do anything. It can do anything and everything. Yeah, we go Bello here, and now she's completely dead. I mean, I guess they can guard again, but if they do that, then they die. And then I just kill everyone else. And they've done nothing. This is like, imagine if you wanted to play Mortal Musketeer, but you think that team is really cringe. Well, no, okay. No, that's not the right way. Imagine you wanted to play a stress stall team, but you think Immortal Musketeer is really cringe, and Immortal Musketeer gameplay is really cringe. This is the team for you, because you're not gonna have to deal with the fact that you have like 0 freaking offense, because you have Reign of Stars and you have Panic Darts. That's a lot of offense. That's a kind of offense that's basically indefensible. If you wanna, yeah, okay, there we go, at last. Yeah, this kind of offense that's basically indefensible, because Panic Darts is very, very, very hard to try and sustain through. Teams can try it, but usually teams have more like AoE heals. Teams that like try to sustain have more like AoE stuff to try and heal their characters, or the game is just generally built for the healing abilities and like the sustaining abilities to be worse than the attacking abilities, and Panic Darts is absolutely one of them. It does a crap load of stress, and it does a crap load of damage and blight, if you want to call it damage, like just the whole blight it does. Yeah, it's gonna do damage for like 20 and stress you for like 30. 3 if you count the trinket on top. Yeah, it is very strong, so is Reign of Stars, so you can kind of like go full defense or go full offense, instead of with the Mortal Musketeer where you just go Beast Pile and then you just go full defense. Yeah. And you don't have to deal with having to play Flagellant with Suffer and having to do like every single move right, or you just lose instantly. It feels a very good amount like that with Immortal Musketeer. This team, a lot more chill. Generally a lot more chill. This team is your baby, basically. Now, it's very much not your baby if you're playing against Houndmaster and Antiquarian with Materia Pestis. Attack Whistle. Oh god. Okay, what do I want to do here? This is a difficult one. I feel like command buff into full offense is the play. No, Shep. Bark of Light is better. But Shep, you're playing against the almost full DOT team. Why you're still going Bark of Light? Hear me out. They're gonna drop to their store. I'm gonna have prot. Their store plus prot equals 0. That's the equation you gotta have on your mind every time you play a team like this. Oh, they're gonna. Oh, Blackjack is so cringe. I hate Blackjack, by the way. Of course it crits. It crits every time you go for it. If you're not Shepherd Doggy, it always crits. It always freaking crits. Okay, they have no accuracy apart from ranging shot, but they're probably gonna be going ranging shot anyway. I should have maybe used my Grave Robber turn for this. I don't know. No, I would have missed. I would have had a chance of missing. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. We ignore the the Flagellant with Snuff. I don't know. This is really rough, because this full AoE team is like so greedy, but it actually works. I don't know who Bullet Wife is, but I've seen someone play almost exactly this, called Jane Moon. Do you just brought this? Like but it was with Sustain Antiquarian. Yeah, and with Sustain Antiquarian and like just Musketeer existing, I brought like a mix and match team between offense and defense. I just didn't have enough offense to break through. It was completely unplayable. Okay, that was good for me though. That was genuinely very good. I'm gonna go Reign of Sorrows here because that's 2 hits potentially. And good, that's one of the bleeds. I'll take one of the bleeds. I don't mind not getting the other one. Yeah, that is perfectly fine for me. Take both the blights, take a lot of that pressure. I think I'm gonna focus anti-grind now. Yeah, like, Festering Vapors is way too OP. And against the bleeds, I'm gonna have 75 bleed res, 75 bleed res. Flashball doesn't care, and 70 bleed res here. So if I get rid of this anti-grind before she goes crazy, I think I'm gonna be a very, very happy doggy. Yeah, that's a lot more pressure going in. One more Reign of Stars and she's basically dead. Oh, Reign of Stars is so OP, man. And I'm causing pressure to the Musketeer too, and she's gonna go Afflicted too. Oh, wait. Tincture of Iodine exists. Tincture of Iodine. Is it Iodine or Iodine? Oh dear. I like Iodine. I like Iodine. Yeah, Tincture of Iodine. Tincture of Iodine. I don't know. I like both of them sometimes, but I kind of find it weird that you can't say one of them. This just doesn't work, I guess. Okay, not getting the bleed twice kind of sucks, though. It does kind of suck. I'm gonna have to admit. I could be getting a lot more pressure on this Musketeer than I'm not. Okay, bro. Here we go with the guard dogs. Yeah, do I have enough accuracy to hit into that? I should. Spreading pressure here with Panic Darts is good. It's bad versus the stress heals, but it's good versus the heals there, the regular heals. She's still dropping, basically. She's still basically dropping. I'm gonna go guard first. I don't need the Yak. I don't need the Yak. Yeah, I don't need the Yak. I have how much? 113 plus 20? So I have... Oh, is it 113 plus 20? Yeah. I have 113 plus 20, so I have 133. Yeah, guaranteed. Not 135. Not quite. J-Man, everyone's asking you for comeback. Please, my friend. We need you back. We need you back, my friend. And yeah, look at this. My opponent can't even go Reign of Sorrows. So they go punish on my Flashball. Yeah. They can't even go Reign of Sorrows now. It's just not feasible. Yeah, it's just not feasible for them. Okay, let's go Panic Darts here. Onto the doggy. Let's do some pressure. Let's just do some pressure to him. I'm gonna try to ignore this Flashball as much as possible, and because he doesn't have reclaim, right? So I'm gonna try to punish him for not being greedy, not to bring reclaim here. So I'm probably not gonna go zealous with the Crusader. Crusader's probably gonna be just on healing duty and stress healing duty. I haven't gone bolster yet, but that very much feels like the next turn. I'm gonna need more command buffs. Wait. I don't. I can do that around 3. But by then I'm gonna lose my guards and my buffs. But by that point, Flashball has his heals maybe, so the Flashball has his heals maybe, so I'll be fine regardless. Okay, so now I go bolster. Right, now I go bolster. Yeah. This is the move. Yeah, this team is very much just picking the correct move at the correct time. And you have a lot of correct moves, so it generally feels fine to play it. I like playing this team. It is a fun team. Okay, they get more accuracy because of that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get hit. Okay, I'm gonna go Reign of Sorrows here before the punish comes through and just causes like too much pressure too quick. So let's go Reign of Sorrows. That is good. That is good. I'll take that 10 dot. And with the Panic Darts, yeah, he's definitely dropping. Crusader here is going to be healing. And we can already see Festering Vapors like going crazy. Didn't really DOT my Man-at-Arms or my Grave. Yeah, impossible. But yeah, it's going to completely shred through my Crusader. So I have to get rid of it eventually. Like, I can't just hunker down completely, you know. I mean, I guess I have done it a little bit. I'm kind of like going for a mix and match between offense and defense here. I'm digging it. It's going fine. So far. Okay, if you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna drop the Panic Darts here while I can. And that crit for 9 makes a huge difference, man. That crit for 9 with the command buff and the guard actually makes me hit him for enough that he's dropping. Now he has to go regen if he doesn't want to go to 0. He doesn't have a heal. You don't have a heal, my friend. You do not have a heal, my friend. Okay, I guess I just heal here with the Crusader, because we healing, boys. We healing. Oh, Zealous would feel nice. I mean, it doesn't do anything, though. I guess it brings the Flagellant down a little bit, but that might be bad, because then another collateral damage, and the Flagellant's, like, having a really good time. We don't want the Flagellant to have a really good time, though. That is the idea here. I'm actually going to stress heal myself because I'm at 38, so let's just get rid of that real quick. Yeah, Crusader is usually the one to get stressed out in this team. Sometimes the Grave Robber too, through like horror, and if she doesn't get lucky with the dodges. Because Flagellant has Gauntlet plus Bolster, Man at Arms has Numbing. No way you go for the stun on him, come on, that's crazy. That's crazy, chat, that's crazy. I still have the accuracy, actually. Well, I guess I go for it then. Yeah, I still have the accuracy, because I went, wow, that's crazy, chat. Yeah, it's because I went Bulwark of Light first move, so... I waited, I was smart. I went Bulwark of Light first move, instead of just going Command and then Bulwark, so I saved one of the turns. And this just ends up giving me the kill, and I will very gladly take against Bullet Wife. Bullet Wife. I mean, I guess there's a musketeer on there. How'd you name yourself Bullet Wife, though? Wait, that's a reference, isn't it? That's a reference. I don't know what it is, too, though, but I feel like that's a reference. I feel like it is. Oh my god, they go punish on the Crusader. We're at this point that they go punish on the Crusader. That's crazy, chat. That's crazy. Okay, I can't go aggressive here, so... I mean, why I can't go aggressive? She's not feeling aggressive. She does. The buffoon. Stress is good, though. I'll take stress. And if they heal, then, you know, they heal, and they're kind of, like, doing nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe even no redeem. I'll redeem. Yeah. Do not redeem the card, ma'am. Do not redeem the card, ma'am. Do not redeem it. Do not redeem the Flagellant. No, I'll have to. Okay, they have to heal 16, and I will just go for the heal myself. I don't have any buffs. I can wait a bit. I don't think I need to go command buff versus 15 dodge, TBH. So I'm just gonna guard here again. And yeah, maybe I could have gone command buff, but I don't know. This is good, Chief. And then I'm gonna go for the redeem on the Crusader. So yeah, it just eats a bit more DOT, the DOT that they're applying right now. Oh my god, she gets a 10% blight on me. And it's gone. and it's gone. Yeah, because Flagellant is a totally fair addition to this roster as well. So yeah, we're gonna go redeem here on the Crusader, and yeah, whatever pressure they had, it just doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. Like, I have the best offensive moves and the best defensive moves in this team. It's so broken, man. Like, if you want to beat this team, you either have to have your... Holy crap, did they get the blight again? That's crazy. They got the blight twice. Oh, now because they got the freaking dodge, it's actually going to be a bit harder for me to do something about it. Okay, well, yeah, I see how it is. I'm actually going to go Toxin Trickery then, just because I have, like... How much is it? Like 18 dots on me right now? From 2 pestering papers, I have 18 dots on a single character. Kind of insane. Yeah, they're causing a lot of pressure. Let me see. 19? No, that's all more than 19, Shep. Do your maths. It is a fair bit more than 19. I guess I have to go redeem again. I don't want to redeem that fast again. Darkness, what am I doing wrong? I guess I could have healed. I mean, I guess I could have guarded the Flagellant, but yeah, I guess I'm expending his heals a bit early here. I mean, does it really matter though, is the question you gotta ask yourself, and honestly the answer is no. Because even though the Flagellant's gonna be exhausting himself, he'll eventually have the Crusader to be there to heal him, and he doesn't really mind it that much to just... I guess I go command. Yeah, I have to go command. Yeah, he doesn't really mind to just exhaust his healing, because he's here not for an endgame. He's here to just kind of be really annoying to your opponent and just do his thing as much as he physically can. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna do his thing as much as he physically can. There's no stress, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop a heal here on the Grave Robber. Probably the wrong move. Probably should have gone on the Men at Arms, but it's not gonna make a difference. That 2 HP. Surely. Okay, they still have enough pressure on me, especially if they go punish, so I guess every turn is gonna be like an exsanguinate turn from now on. I did go command. Yeah, I did go command. That's good. I can exsanguinate next. Alright, yeah, that is good. The corpse is still here though. That's so annoying. Okay, they get rid of their buff there. If I do 4 damage, she drops to 0. I think that's worth it. Yeah, yeah, that's very much worth it. Even though I want to hit the Antiquarian here, getting the Musketeer to 0 will force it to heal herself and will give her the Death Door recovery debuff, which is worthwhile. And I think Death Door recovery debuff gets really slept on. Yeah, generally. I do think it does get slept on. It's a very good buff sometimes. Okay, they do that and get the bleed. Unlucky, unlucky. How much can I heal for? Not enough unless I crit. Do I try it anyway? Flagellant being dazed kind of sucks here, not gonna lie. It does suck a little bit. I guess I'm gonna go guards and then... I guess I'm gonna go change the guards because they don't have accuracy anyway. Alright, they have to heal every turn and have snuff, so it's not like they're gonna hit 74 dodge on the grave robber. And then I'm gonna try to heal, and if it fails I just go exsanguinate. But on whom? On whom do I go exsanguinate? That's the question. Okay, crit 14, I might not have to do it. I might be able to go redeem. Yeah, I mean reclaim. I mean Reign of Sorrows. I can go Reign of Sorrows. Look at that. And I get the buff again because I dropped to this store. I mean closer. 23, 4, 4. And look at that pressure. Tasty, tasty. The sweet, sweet tears of the Antiquarian Musketeers. They get hit with the Reign of the Sorrows. Yeah, you can do that. It's not gonna work, buddy. I can even just click here. And now I can even just click. And not really anything they can do. Because they don't have any more AoEs that can do anything about this. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. They can click and heal, but then I'm gonna focus the Antiquarian, then blah blah blah. This is a good team by Bullet Wife though. I've played against this person before, I'm pretty sure, like 95% sure. Well, no, 95 would be guaranteed. I'm like 93% sure that I've played against this person before. I'm not gonna click before I go for the... Yeah, I'm not gonna click the Grave Robber that quick because she has her dodge. So I'm gonna click here and go for the heal. I already have all my heals back. I've lost my command boss though, so that sucks. We go for another one. No way you hit that. Yeah, you do not. And you failed to bleed. This is... Yeah, that's Salak Prod for you. It just counters some things so well. It counters almost everything. And the only way it gets countered is if you're playing against a damage team that has Shieldbreaker and Eerie Eye. Yeah, Eerie Eye and Net. That's the only way you can beat this team. You know what? I might even play it again, because it's... No, if I play it again, I might not be able to play everything I want. Okay, let's play Sergi Dot now. My goat. My Sergi Dot. It looks good, 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 and good. Let's do it! Sergi Dot into the queue. Epic Smile Gamer. Epic Smile Gamer something. Just who is this? Oh, it's a mirror match. Oh wait, no, I'm not playing Sonic Prot anymore. Okay, this is the other team that can counter Sonic Prot. It's Sergi Donald. It counters it really well. Yeah. Yeah. Very well, I'd say. Very well. Okay, they're playing it, but they're playing it like extremely wrong. Like it's you can clearly see that. I mean, maybe they don't have the satchel yet. Carnival Mask makes sense. This doesn't make sense, though. Like, this is a complete iteration of... oh, DTV. Is this person a fraud? Let's check if they're online. If they're not streaming, they're a fraud. Wait, I'm a YouTuber. No, but I'm making videos. I'm not a fraud. Haha, see, that's how it works. Yeah, let's check. Epic Smile Gamer TTV. Twitch. No, don't go on Forsen. I would really enjoy having 2 screens, by the way. It would be nice. Epic Smile Gamer. PNG YouTuber. Okay, that's cool. That's cute. I don't know if this is the right person. They're Spanish. That's cute. I dig it. For total fraud, though. Total fraud. Not streaming. XD. Exclamation point XD. I think... This is a weird matchup, by the way, because my Arbals is going to be kind of useless, and my Shieldbreaker is going to be very useful, but she wants to do everything at once. Like, she wants to captivate the Crusader, she wants to captivate the Man at Arms, and she wants to pull the Grave Robber, and I'm going to have to decide. Oh dear. Okay, I guess I finale that Flashlight. That's really uncool, bro. Really uncool, bro. I guess I'm gonna go, like, captivate on the Crusader, honestly. I think that's the best move. He seems like the scariest character of the bunch. Wow, 14 damage. That's crazy, Chan. Yeah, she's already dropping. I'll take it. Did I really fail the bleed on the Man at Arms? How? 85 and I fail it. No justice. No justice. Oh, I have exposed into Finale if I want. Wait, Finale the Grave Robber? Yeah, Shep, that's a really good idea. But Captivate is just so good though, and it would prevent the stun. Yeah, it would prevent the stun because the days. Captivate is such a freaking broken move. How have people been sleeping on it? I mean, everyone was like, oh, Captivate has 80 accuracy and Dazes have like 0 hit chance. I mean, I guess that's true, right? It is true. It has 0 accuracy and the Daze chance is never guaranteed, and she doesn't have a Daze trinket. But it's such a good ability. Okay, they go guard, so that just screams like, that just screams, puncture me! it absolutely does. So I'm gonna do that, and, oh, I don't have Harvest. Oopsies, oopsies. I guess I'm gonna go solo. I could go Punish here, threaten a Finale, but, I don't think it's gonna work. Let's go for the Reign of Sorrows here. I mean, I can go Reign of Sorrows, then Dirk Stab, then expose into shot into Finale, maybe? I'm not sure that's gonna work. No, I can solo. I can solo. Yeah. Yeah, solo into expose is the move here. Let's do that. So, can you imagine if solo like D-stealth? Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, solo D-stealth. Would that be fair? I don't think that would be fair, no. I think it would be fine generally, but I don't think it would be fair. No, not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. Also, how does she have 60 dodge? I guess she does have a lot of dodge, right? Yeah, I guess she does. No way you hit that. Yeah, there we go. There's justice. There is the justices. I just go Shadow Fate. Oh, I fucking failed it. I missed the fucking flare on that 126 accuracy. It's enough. I hate you. Also, I'm doing the thing again where I can't just slam my mouse. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is so abysmal. This is so abysmal. How? How could I be getting annoyed like this? Okay. I mean, they're gonna go... Oh, there's a guard break. The guard break's gonna be gone. I have to go flare immediately. Okay, I hit it this time like I should have. In the freaking previous time I went for it because I went ballad. If I have the chance to Finale, do I do it? Yes. 100%. 100% do it. No way you go for the heal. No way. Oh, okay. No way you do that. Like, no way it works. Oh, me. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. That's how you want to play it, huh? I have Reclaim. Well, it could help. Could help. I'm gonna go Captivate on here so they can't heal. Yeah, let's do that. Calls more Blight onto them too. The Blight is just massive. It's totally massive. And I'm just gonna sustain the bit here with the Reclaim. I could Reclaim the Jester. It really depends on what they want to do. Oh yeah, that's... It hits. It hits, by the way. With no accuracy buffs other than Carnival Mask, Monkey's Paw. Against 55 dodge, I totally went solo. I totally went solo. Okay, I still have Finale. I still have Finale, unless they guard, in which case, no, I don't have Finale. I have to do this, else he drops to this store, and that wouldn't be too Gucci. No. They are dazed, but it wouldn't be too Gucci. Can you imagine if 2 days is meant to stun? So you could go Captivate for the first days, and then Captivate the next turn but to stun them on top of the freaking days, all applying all the blights. No, we absolutely cannot have 2 days equaling a stun in Butcher Circus. Like, Shieldbreaker would just take so much advantage of it, it would be insane. Yeah, that would not be fair. That would not be fair whatsoever. Okay, they went guard again, so that's annoying, but I'll just heal here, I guess. 22 crit heal, that's Medic's full plate value right there. I give it B+ here. That's weird. I feel like it's better than that as a trinket. Also, I just hurt myself so much. I have the stupidest fucking desk because I'm not making videos where I usually do, so my setup is like kind of scuffed. And oh my god, this desk. I kid you not, this is the worst desk I've ever had. You know those desks where not only do you have that space at the bottom where you're supposed to put like your keyboard for your PC, I hate that. I hate that. Not only is it tall, and like a bad kind of tall, it also has something like in between each side of the table where you should put your legs in. It's no, not where you should put your legs in. Yeah, it's the place where you should put your legs in, and it doesn't let you. It doesn't freaking let you. I despise it. I absolutely despise it with every fiber of my being. Yeah, I should have gone exposed, by the way. I just looked away for a second. I might have even passed. Yeah. I can't because there's like a piece of wood on there. For no fucking reason, there's a piece of wood on there, so... there's two things that I can do. I can cross my legs and kind of sit here like you would, like, sitting down. And, like, rest my legs on it, which ends up being very, very uncomfortable after, like... 10 minutes of it. Yeah, I can survive, like, 10 minutes of that. Or, I can go ahead and, just... rest my knees against it and kind of just suffer miserably and just try to not scream it out as the pain constantly rises. Like I guess that works to make me more annoyed, right? Kind of like as a constant pain device. So I hate myself and the Butcher Circus and recording more and more every single time, and end up making for funnier moments because I guess that's how it works. Okay, if you heal here, I'm just gonna finale, I think. That feels like a finale. That feels like a finale. I'm gonna risk it and go puncture first, though. I'm gonna do this first. Because if they go Shadow Fade here, then I finale, yeah. I don't have to. I have finisher. Isn't finale just a window, Shep? It kind of is. It kind of is. Yeah, finale's just a win, because then I have my turn too. I can go like, yeah, I can go for good stuff. That's a crit kill too, so I can actually hit the men-at-arms, and I can hit the expose on the Grave Robber. That is very freaking nice for me. So yeah, now that you kill one character, you have a Flagellant Shieldbreaker for the end game, and then you have an Arbol, it's just really strong. And there's just not much your opponents can usually do about this. If you play this team with enough finesse, yeah, it's kind of doomed, I must say. Kind of doomed. Also, they don't have... Oh, that's so bad. They don't have Retribution. Yeah, I'm free to just do this. Go for the punish on the men-at-arms. Get the bleed, guaranteed. And then just heal myself and cure all the bleeds after healing everyone else. Arbalest and Flagellant are just... They're so perfect for synergy. They're so freaking perfect for synergy. They really are. Especially when you go Reclaim. And usually they don't fit together in the same team. Or at least not in the way you'd want them to. Because usually the Arbalest is going to be there supporting. And if you have a support Arbalest in a stress team, because Flagellant... Yeah, no, Arbalest... No, sorry. Arbalest is usually going to be there doing damage, right? She's usually in the damage teams. So if she's in the damage team, she doesn't want to be using supporting moves because she's your damage dealer. So already that doesn't work too well with Flagellant. But if she's being supportive, then it's usually in those stress teams. And stress Arbalest teams, there's like one that's good, which is Chef Stress 5. You know, you just go Flagellant, Men-at-Arms, A-Bomb, and then Arbalest. And you can go Reclaim and then heal, sure, but I mean, the synergy is fine. It's not that amazing. It doesn't ever feel that amazing. Also, can you believe that happens? But yeah, it's a rare synergy for you to find. I think Sergi Dot makes the best use out of it, out of all the teams, because you almost always go Reclaim to try to save your Jester, or maybe even your Arbalest in some situations, and you just stack a lot of those bleeds if you go against bleeds from your opponent too, which they're likely to do, because not having Redeem means this Flagellant's a bit more focusable than usual. Also, yeah, I can't believe I missed Expose on the Grave Robber. That is crazy, chat. That is what we call crazy in this economy. 55, I'll pass. I'll just go punish you again and slowly bring you down to 0. I am happy with this. I'm satisfied. I am a satisfied customer. Yes, 80 prot and he's still dying miserably. Yeah, 80 prot and it works for naught. Absolutely not. Just go heal on here. Yeah, once he has the inevitable heart attack, I want him to both have some HP when it happens. And he passes! There goes my kill. Yeah, especially because of the days. I'm not gonna get the kill anytime soon on that grave robber. Watch me miss, or like on his next freaking turn. The selfish bozo. They should remove first turn act outs, honestly. I don't know how you'd do that. I don't know how you'd go about doing that, but they should. Yeah, they generally should. I feel like first turn act outs, especially passes, are just so punishing. You're so freaking punishing. And in a really unfun way. Like, you can buff stress in other ways if you want to. Like, you can make, you can remove the damage or, like, cut the damage from abusive in half. You can cut the dodge from some of the afflictions in half. But, like, just make it so the first turn doesn't actually just freaking demolish you. Yeah, the first turn act out. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much in this situation. It's like fine. Also, I'm not gonna be able to hit now because of that. So I'm gonna go for this, and I'm gonna go flare. I'm gonna hit it, and then I'm gonna go dark stab. Yeah, surely I'm gonna hit it. I had a kill chance though, didn't I? Yeah, that was the move. If I had a kill chance, I think that was the move. I can go dark stab on the MAA. I could. What's the flare chance? 59. That's so stupid. Okay, I'll take that. I'll very happily take that. And I guess I go solo here? Because I plan to go expose anyway, right? Yeah, let's do this. Do some stress at least. Give myself some dodge. Make my opponent have to go rain into this. Oh, I might just ruin my opponent's win chances here because they only have rain. If they're the last character alive, yeah, I'm just gonna kill this this grave robber, and they're gonna have a terrible time. Sorry, not sorry, my friend, because I mean, what was their fourth character? Who did I kill first? It was Crusader. Yeah, I guess they have Sonic Prot, but like the way this person was playing it, with the Crusader with the Sacred Blade and being in position 2, this stops being a Sonic Prot and it stops working. Like, you can no longer bring this flagellant without punish if you do not play the team as it should be played, because the reason this team actually works, and this is very important, so listen carefully, human. The reason this team actually works, and I'm not playing it anymore, so unlucky, but yeah, the reason it works is because you sacrifice your punish on your flagellant, so you can have all 5 heals, the Rain of Sorrows for that pressure tool, and the Reclaim as a defensive tool. You sacrifice your punish, and it actually works, because having all those heals is very, very helpful. Having the Reclaim is mandatory, and having the Rain of Sorrows is going to give you pressure that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise. And the reason it works is because you're not going to be the last character standing with the Flagellant, because the rest of your team is defensive enough that the Flagellant can prevent them from dying before he does. And if you bring a Flagellant that doesn't have punish, and you have a team that's not tanky enough, then you're gonna lose your other characters and you're not gonna have punish for the end of the match. And that's exactly what has happened to Epic Smile Gamer TTV, and they surrender. GG's my opponent, and let's go for the next match. Alright, and here we go straight into the next match against Padord. P-A-D, oh, okay, P-A-D-O-R-D, and would you look at that. WD into WD, complete mirror match down to the last ability, complete mirror match. Okay, now what do you do in a situation like this? What do you do? It is a very difficult spot to be in. Absolutely is. It is a travesty. Honestly, you might feel like, oh, that's the bad move, or oh, that's the bad move. Oh, that's the bad move. Okay. That's the move that instantly loses you the match. Unlucky. that is quite bad. That is quite bad. What you want to do here is ensure that the enemy Arballs does not get their shot. Please. Oh, no justice, man. Okay, it's over as hell. You want to ensure that the enemy Arbalist doesn't get their shot and that you get the shot. Yeah, that is the most important thing that has to happen here. Okay, crit 27 helps out a lot, because now if they don't crit me with their sniper shot, I could actually turn this around. Yeah, they're gonna go manacles though, because my opponent's smart. There is another thing I could have done, which would have been to go manacles on the BH. That's what the Chinese players do. I go first though, I go first, so now I can either go manacles on there, but it won't hit for 11, so I feel like going transform rage is a better idea, even though there's a very decent chance that I miss. I have to take chances here. Yeah. Ah, it's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate, but this is, yeah, this is how it is. This is how it is. I just failed the pull, and now I'm gonna lose the match because of it. Yeah, it was a 75% chance to get it, not counting the crit. And they got the mineral on it too. Oh, why did I miss the rage? Oh, it sucks. That sucks so much. Can I still do this? I don't think so. Not with a stunned abomination here. I can't. Okay, let's go shot on there. Force him to this door. Still though, yeah, my opponent is smart. They're playing this as they should. You know, they're playing this exactly as I would, being on their side. But yeah, I failed the pull. They don't, and this is very different to Sonic Prot, right? Sonic Prot, the match would go on for like 6 turns, and then a bit of RNG could like turn the tides. Here it's first action, first action, and the match is already lost. Even though you're playing the best team, and it was your Circus. If the first action doesn't give you 75%, you're giving me a chance to win. Okay, that is a misplay and a half, my friend. That is a misplay and a half. If I go come hither here, they have to go Holy Lance. Yeah, that is a misplay and a half. Because now they don't even have a guaranteed chance to get the kill. Like, not just healing there, huge misplay. Absolute huge misplay by my opponent. I might actually have a chance to win this. Yeah, would be nice. Would be nice if I did actually get to win on here. We'll see. I don't feel like I should. But, yeah, I don't particularly feel like I should after failing the 75% pull, but I guess if I survive this death blow that's coming right now, and the stun too, preferably. No, I don't get stunned. I mean, I have the stun, but yeah, it's not happening. I mean, okay, I can go for a heal on here, and then I can maybe pull their Arbalist. That would work. Pull their Arbalist, stun their Crusader. No, it's not gonna work. If they don't get that, they do. Okay. If I pull their Arbalist now, though, they won't be able to hit me, so I'll still have my pull. Yeah, this is good for me. I feel like, I don't know if my opponent gave me, like, I don't know what to call it in English. In Portuguese, we call it an abebia. Which basically means giving your opponent a freebie, right? I don't know if they gave me a freebie here, kind of just to keep the match going. It feels a little bit like that. But we'll see, because now I have the character advantage. I absolutely shouldn't, but yeah, I'm still in a world of hurt here, though, of course, because I mean they just have the stun pressure, and it's compounding. It's very much compounding. I think that was a misplay though, because now I just have the mark on there and the crit buff. I feel like this is a shoot turn. Yeah, that brings her down to 0, and their abomination is in position 4 as well. So if they heal here, they bola. Well, I go for the pull then, if I get it. If I get the kill, it's awesome. If I get the kill and the pull, it's... Fuck, I get the crit. Okay, the crit here is unfortunate. The crit here is very unfortunate. Yeah, but I have a 2-character advantage now. Unlikely to last. Unlikely to last, but I went from a completely lost match. What are they doing? What are they doing? I just heal now. And I don't get stunned, because I was already stunned. I don't know. I don't know what their plan was. I very much don't know what their plan was. With that, they're just giving me free value here, going for heals. I don't know, I feel like I might have misjudged them. Based on like the first turn or two. I might have misjudged them. I suppose you could call it that way. I'm gonna go for... this kind of sucks. I misplayed. I should have confirmed. No, yeah, I could be fine. No, I'll be fine because the Arbalist is gonna go to position 4. So I will be fine here. Okay, no, they're completely brainless. I cannot believe I almost lost to this person. They're completely brainless. Yeah. They totally are. What's the best play here? Probably just to heal again if they keep doing that. Yeah. Oh, just to heal again. Like, their play there was to go manacles on my Arbalist and drop her down to 0, and now I've already used my Crusader turn, so I can't heal her. Oh yeah, it kind of makes you think, right? Because there's a lot of people that play WD in ladder, and they might know the trinkets and they might bring the right trinkets, but they don't have neither the mentality nor the know-how to actually play it. And I don't know if this person is like just playing a bit maniacally on purpose. I can kind of see that. I've kind of done that before, I guess, in some situations. I don't know if they are playing maniacally on purpose, but after like the first few turns where they played reasonably and like perfectly well. But yeah, they're definitely doing very, very, very questionable things right now. Very questionable things. And now they Alt F4. Wow. I don't know what to say about that match. I don't know what to say about that match. I mean, I'll take the win, right? I'll always take the win. I will always take the win. But I really don't know what to say about it. Because I feel like... Yeah, the mirror match with WD, there's a few things you can go for, right? You can go Manacle Stun on the A-Bomb first play. You can go Manacle Stun on the BH first play. Or you can pull the Arbalist first play. You can also stun the Crusader with your Crusader first play. It's all about action denial and stopping that Arbalist from getting you down to this door. It's all about pressure, basically. Yeah, pressure is the most important thing. Action denial is very important too, but it's mostly about pressure. Because both of you are trying to go for your win condition. I go against a different person and they're also playing WD. Okay, this looks like a newer WD though, so this should be interesting. They have Snuff as well, so this match has to be played differently. If your opponent has Snuff on their Arbalist and you're playing a WD mirror matchup, you do not go for the 45% pull. That is going to be just way too risky generally. If you go second and your opponent pulls you, then you go for the pull on them. Most of the time. Yeah. Now I would go for the pull on her, but because there's that move rinse there, I don't feel like that is a good idea. Even though it kind of hurts me, I'm gonna go Holy Lance here first. Doesn't do too much. Doesn't do too much. 15 is... It's not a miss, but could have been more. They're gonna go for the sniper shot here, and it's this door. Okay. Okay, I have to go for the stun here on their Abomination, and then I can heal myself. But yeah, it's not a good spot to be in, because they got the pull, and I can't go for the pull back because they have Snuff on there. I still do not agree with Snuff Arbalist. I feel like it's going to be worse generally for matchups. But yeah, I still feel like I did the right move by not going for the pull on there on the 45. Even though it kind of makes your BH a bit useless, right? If he's not going for pulls. Yeah, I guess it kind of makes him a bit useless if he's not going for the pulls. I don't know, should I have gone for the 45? It's such a difficult thing. It's such a difficult thing. Yeah, okay, they go shot here again, so I'm just gonna heal myself. Yeah, then they're gonna go for their pull. I guess I could maybe pull the Bounty Hunter. Eventually. No, not right now, but eventually. Actually, no, right now is not that bad of an idea. It's an 85 that it works, and it would be damage. I do want damage on him. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I feel like this is... Yeah, I feel like this is good now, because we can prevent him. And if they don't click immediately, I will go finish him. Like, I will go finish him if they don't click immediately, and yeah, if they stun my BH, it's a bad move. Actually, is it a bad move? Because then they have a kill shot next turn. It's a difficult move for me, that's for sure. Very difficult move for me. Oh, because I really want to flare here, right? But then my Crusader gets stunned again. I do lose the mark. My Crusader gets stunned again. Actually, no, he doesn't. Because if he gets stunned again, then I go finish him. And if they go come hither, then I kill them. Yeah, and if... Yeah, this is the move. This is the move. That's 2 stuns, man. That's 2 stuns. Yeah, and if they don't go stun, then I stun them. Or I just heal, and then go finish them. Both are fine. Yeah. I feel like this is good. I feel like my opponent kind of threw there, going for that manacles. So this is still playable. Yeah, they go for the stuns. So, crit sucks. That's a lot of pressure on my Crusader. a bit too much pressure. It also sucks that my opponent went first. I prefer going first. I prefer going first. Generally, I kind of dig going second when I can pull their Arbalest. When I can't pull their Arbalest, I don't enjoy it that much. Okay, they're gonna go for the 50-50. I'm gonna go for the 50-50. Oh, that could do 0 damage. It did 0 damage. You absolute buffoon. It did 0 damage. Do I heal myself or do I go for the kill before they can heal? Think, Shep. Use all of your brains. I go for the kill before they can... I had another 15 seconds to use, but I didn't use them and now I shall lose because of it. I don't know. I could have healed myself there, right? But if I heal myself, they heal. But then I'm on the offense. I should have... Fuck, and I'm dead because of caltrips. Maybe I should have healed. I should have healed, man. I totally should have healed. I'm such a bozo. I totally should have freaking healed. Fuck. I've lost now. Oh, I totally should have healed. Why didn't I think? Oh, why didn't I think? Oh, Shep, you bozo! Oh, I should have gone for it. Damn. Damn. I guess that's kind of just it, right? I can't win this, because Arbalest is better than BH. Unlucky. They're gonna stun me too. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. I can stun here and then stun the Arbalest, but like, it's not enough. It's not enough. Yeah, it's generally not enough. They have caltrips on me too. Caltrips is so strong. It is strong. My opponent played well. Yeah, definitely way better than the last one. I know I'm playing WD into WD twice though. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I still disagree with Exotic Snap. Like, you're gonna lose versus Sonic Prot, like, instantly if you do that. But, yeah, well. Okay, do right. You can go for the triple stun. That's what you can do. Yeah, this is WD right there. Take a screenshot. Enjoy it while it lasts. 5 stuns. 5 fucking stuns total. That's crazy. That is WD. This is the WD gameplay I've been dreaming of. Absolutely dreaming of. Okay, they're gonna shoot my BH next. Why am I stunned? I can't go stun, because they'll do the thing. Why am I stunned? When did I get stunned? Okay. I guess finish him is a good move. No, I don't. Why did I take so much damage? Oh, where is it? No, 10 damage. I mean, you win some, you lose some, Shep, right? Like, it was a 25 that they got the kill back. If they didn't get the 25, I'd win the match. Yeah. I mean, it's just that if I healed myself, then they could go manacles on my BH and then I never get the kill. It was a 75% chance to win the match on the spot, right? You could see it that way. Okay, they've hit me. I need to stay at this store. That's just the truth. I need to stay at this store. That is all I can do here. I need to stay at this store because if I don't, then they heal, then they stun my BH again, then I lose my turn twice. I lose 2 turns, and I'm still at this store. So yeah, I cannot go to this store. Fuck! I have to stun this Crusader again. He's gonna stun me. Oh boy, can I push him maybe? Push him and damage. Push him and damage is good. He goes Holy Lance. Holy Lance is not that great of a move. Yeah, it's just a 9 damage though. That's crazy. Yeah, Holy Lance is. It's just a. He has Rite of Execution. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. It's a 35. Please don't. Please don't. Okay, there's hope yet. There's hope yet. I have to stun again. Oh. Maybe let's use my turn if I do that though, right, Shep? I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited. Just prayed. I should have just prayed. I don't think Caltrips at this point is too smart. Let's do this and force him down to 0. Oh, I'm so toast. I'm so toast. I have to survive 2 death blows. They're gonna stun me before I can even get him down to 0. Yeah. And then they're gonna go for the killing shot. Then I can go stun, but... Oh. I don't know. I could have gone for the double stun, but then they would just flare. No, but then they'd be at this store because I'd go finish him. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I didn't play this match too accurately. I feel like I could have played better. I didn't want to play WD into WD twice though, that freaking blows. Yeah, that absolutely blows. Okay, I can go manacles on here. I mean, if I do get them to this store and keep them there, then I absolutely will win, right? Because I have a BH. So yeah, I absolutely will win if I get them to this store and keep them there. So let's go for this first, so they can't hit me or like stun me. If they go for the 55 right now, please survive. Oh my god, it's winnable. It's winnable, chat. It's actually winnable. If I get a crit stun, I don't do 12 damage. Unlucky. I'm gonna go for this, and then I'm gonna get the kill. Was this the play, or was the play to heal the BH? I don't think that would be the play. I'm gonna get the kill on here, and I'm gonna have the character advantage. Oh boy. Character advantage. Here I go. Let's get the kill. And now it's their turn, though, with the Crusader. Another kill shot for you. Will you get it? Will you get it this time? Failed the 35. Failed the 55. Failed the, you know, whatever. Failed everything. Failed life. Okay, that is gonna be a bounty hunter turn before I can't use it if I've ever seen one. 5 to 9. Oh, 6. I'll take a 6. I'll very happily take a 6, my friend. If I win this, I shouldn't win this, TBH. Yeah. I haven't played the Thumb of War like this with the damage teams in so long, genuinely. Yeah, I haven't done this in eons. I dig it, though. I think I'm gonna win this, too, because I still have the A-bomb here, and he's, like, chilling. And he's totally just gonna stun the Crusader, and if they heal, then I just... What do I do if they heal? Like, Rage Zealous? A Rage Stun, maybe? I'm gonna drop to this store, so it's gonna be heal stun, though. Ah, okay, interesting move. Yeah, definitely heal stun. What if it fails? I only have one stun chance. You only have one stun chance, chap. Okay, I could go stun on the Arb. And then stun on the Cruise. But there's a 70 that fails. Provided I hit, which, you know, not guaranteed. Now, let's go heal stun. Well, it's a 65 that I get it. 65 that I get the double stun. If I don't get the double stun, it's a bit doomed. I could go for the push. It's a 75. Not the worst idea ever. Not the worst idea ever. Push is a 75. The A-bomb corpse isn't gone yet. They would be able to heal. Let's go push. Let's go push. Let's go push. And I get the kill. Wow, it's over. It's actually over. I actually win this match. I can't believe I'm gonna win both those matches when I absolutely shouldn't. Dude, the WD players need to step their game up. Like, the WD players need to step their game up. You know what's even funnier? Is that I played such a beautiful match against Darkness today, playing WD. I was playing WD into his Darkness Embrace, and it was flowing, man. It was flowing. Everything was going by beautifully, just beautifully with what I was doing. It was just going absolutely beautifully. With every single thing I was doing too. It was like just pulling the occultist, getting the stun on who I needed to get the stun, going for those guard breaks, going for those crit sniper shots, like character elimination here, then being smart, taking away their turns with the flagell. Just everything was going perfectly. It's such a beautiful match. And then we go into this, and it's just like two people desperately throwing stuns at each other, trying to stay alive. It very much feels like that, yeah. And I didn't do better. Do better, Shep. Do better. Yeah. I must do better. And I just get the double stun again, because last year's standing is still not worthless, but very far from worth it, you know? Very far from worth it. Like, this totally needs to have stun resistance, like, come on. Did you really think Eagle Eye and non-existent Death will Resist would make a difference as the last hero standing? We need a lot more than that. We need a lot more than that. And yeah, there's nothing they can do because the Crusader just permanently heals. So I guess BH was better than Arbalist if they fail 3 death blows in a row. I guess it was. I guess it was. Webcore Lonely Door. Wait, that rhymes. That's a nice name. That's a nice name. I like it. Webcore Lonely Door. And we get the 15% death blow. No justice. No justice, I must say. Do I play WD again? Ah, that's enough. That's enough. Let's go back to Sonic Prot. Okay then, where are the filthy WD abusers now that I have Sonic Prot? Come on. Show yourselves to me. Veteran. Is it a filthy WD abuser? Yeah, I guess there's only 3 teams in Butcher Circus. There's there's WD, there's Sonic Prot, and there's Sergi Dot. That's the only 3 teams that exist. Peak. Okay, they have Stress Bounty Hunter. That's peak. What? Dude, I hate this so much. What is it with people going Crusader, like support Crusader, and just thinking that Stunning Blow is a good idea? Like, Stunning Blow and Men-at-Arms are 2 abilities that generally don't work. Or rather, 2 things that generally don't work well together, that you shouldn't bring together. Especially not if you're gonna sacrifice one of your trinkets to bring something that's never even gonna help you towards your win condition. Like, it's just not worthwhile. I digress. They might go stun on there, but honestly, let's bait them into it by going Bolster. No shot they hit the, what, 36? No shot to hit the 36. No shot to even go for it. It would be completely insane, completely irresponsible to go for it. Already been completely responsible to go come hither, so I don't know. I don't know if I should trust myself on this. Like, it was like a 70% chance for them to hit it even, and they went for it. Okay, they go Block of Light. Alright, the Block of Light it is. Let's go for the Block of Light ourselves and show this person some good old Sonic Prot. I might focus the Man-at-Arms down first because I don't have the accuracy and he's a good target for it. He goes Bolster. Bolster Numbing Incense. We're going to be able to dot him out though. Yeah, we're going to be able to dot him out really hard. I don't even want to Shadow Fade TBH because like if I move back then it's just going to be Abyssal Artillery and Markham hitters. It's not really worth it. And going Shadow Fade isn't really going to increase my damage at all. So I'm just going to do this. And then I guess I can move forward to 1 with the Flagellant and start going for Reign of Stars eventually. Really? Okay, buddy. Okay. I mean, if you all play it that way. I'll move forward now and start, maybe even go for a guard. Maybe even go for a guard. You're going Vulnerability Hex. You're gonna go pull again. I mean, okay, fine. Fine, I'll go Shadow Fade, whatever you say. I wish this cleared Mark, by the way. It would be cool if it cleared Mark. I mean, it would be really OP. Yeah, it would be a bit more OP. Now, they should give it a self-heal for 3, a regen of 1 point for 3 rounds, and a clear, and a Mark clear. Yeah, that would be totally fair against those Mark teams, right? Totally. Okay, they go for the stun and they get it. Doesn't matter, I couldn't care less, honestly. I'm just gonna click Command buff, Reign of Sorrows, and even though I haven't done much, or it doesn't look like I've done much, I've done a lot. I have ruined my opponent's mental. Completely ruined. They're trying to kill my Grave Robber, and she's like, nah, that's not happening. Not today. That is absolutely not happening. Their Man-at-Arms could go Retribution. I feel like that would only be helping me, honestly, because it's gonna tickle. And it's gonna tickle me down to 14 HP so I can get my better abilities. I don't think it's a good idea for them to go Retribution at any point here. Yeah, let's just go for command buffs and just start going ham. They don't have any accuracy, by the way. They don't have any accuracy. I guess they have Insignia. And I guess I do have minus 20 dodge on there. I have 49. I mean, 49 is not that good, no. It's not that good. How did that person have 60 dodge on their Grave Robber? They had -$4, so they had like 35. Then I guess they went Toxin Trickery. Oh, they must have gone Toxin Trickery, yeah. They must have gone Toxin Trickery to do that. Okay, that's a lot of pressure. Yeah, that's Reign of Sorrows right there. So yeah, if you're playing like a more defensive team with Flagellant that you normally would have without Rain, here you just go for like a punish on the BH and you would fail to bleed because people are unlucky. Yeah, that repulse is totally gonna help me, man. Yeah, dude, use more of those repulse. It's totally gonna help. Yeah, even with, especially with the crits, it's making a difference. It's making a difference. You gotta keep going for it. Yeah, I'm gonna guard the Grave Robber most likely. They're gonna start spamming the horror moves sometime soon, right? Demon's Pull has to be coming. Demon's Pull has to be coming. Oh, is it gonna be the Caltrips? I should have been guarding. I should have been guarding. I should have been guarding. No, it's the uppercut. That actually helps me out a bit. Yeah, they've realized that the Reign of Sorrows is really strong, so now they're actually way more worried about my Flagellant than my Grave Robber, and that's fair. Oh, excuse me. And that's fair, I'd say. Let's go guard on here. Don't want her being pulled, so yeah, this prevents it. They can't even go for it because she's stealth, right? But before the stealth goes away. Yeah, before it goes away. Okay, I guess they're just gonna stun me through the stun resistance. I guess you have 2 stun trinkets without me realizing it. XD, sorry, my bad. 93% hit chance, we take it. And yeah, I don't do that much damage or that much more damage or stress through that. Still, that's both their backline is dropping to 0, so that's pretty nice for me. That is pretty nice for me. I wonder, maybe I should play Chef Stress or something. Even Immortal Musketeer. No, I'm not gonna subject myself to that again. Like, I'm not gonna play Immortal Musketeer for like a month. Minimum. Oh, no, not minimum. I'm probably gonna play it sooner. But I'm not gonna play Immortal Musketeer for enough time. Enough time, yeah. None at all. No more Immortal Musketeer. Do they have heal? They do. Oh god. They have heal? They do. Oh god. They're gonna go stress heal as well. Oh, this is such a dumb team. Why haven't they dropped Caltrips if their goal is to kind of like sustain? I don't get it. Are they dropping? Not yet. Not yet. I go for another Panic Darts. I'd say that's a good idea. I'd say that's a good idea. They can't heal everyone here. Yeah, because of the Reign of Sorrows and because this Man-at-Arms doesn't have Rancid. Yeah, something that's really cool about Side Brawls is that every trinket choice, down to the bare minimum detail, is completely well thought and completely picked exactly and specifically for the purpose that it has. The Man-at-Arms absolutely needs a Rancid Cure-All and the Numbing Instance, even though they're both B- tier trinkets in my old tier list. It absolutely needs both of them. To be the defensive character that he needs to be, because he's already getting that anti-damage potential from the Flagellant with his Reclaims and from the Crusader with both his heals and the Bulwark of Light coming through and his own guards giving him prot. Sometimes the Bellows help as well, but yeah, the Man-at-Arms, because of his setup, he doesn't need to run like a Protector's Kite or a Pitfighter's Helm. He doesn't need to run anything like that. He can just run the Rancid Cure-All. Do very well against those Flagellant teams that just keep popping up everywhere, out and about, out and about. That's what he can do. I can go for the stress heal here, which I think is a good idea because they're probably gonna try to go for the pull. No, they're gonna heal. They're gonna heal. But if they start healing, it's lost for them. Yeah, if they start healing, it's totally lost. Okay, let's see. Crit 33. 27. Why does my opponent always get this freaking lucky with the heals? It's actually insane. I get the crit on the wrong one, but I'll take it. 18. He's still not dropping, even if I drop a Panic Darts, by the way. 29 heal. No, it was a 27 heal. Yeah, full HP heal for no reason. I don't know what I think about weird reconstruction in the Circus, because it's... I mean, it's fine in base game because, you know, you're just playing PvE. You're kind of sandboxing it. You're just having fun playing whatever. But in the PvP game, where you have an ability that either heals for 0 or heals for 24, it feels like, yeah, then it gets bad. It can get quite bad. I mean, I guess the Occult is kind of balanced because it doesn't really have that good of a base kit, kind of just to be a great character to use weirder construction with. And I guess because it's such an RNG heavy game that it kind of evens itself out with every RNG that's happening, right? So yeah, like, you could roll for 24 or you could roll for 0. Does it make a difference in the individual match and situation? Yes, it makes a huge difference, but so does almost everything else. Almost everything else also makes a huge difference on a very, very basic, even down to the most basic interaction, which would be like a 50-50 stun. If you decide to go Numbing Instance on your Commander-Hours, then you guard someone. And it's going to be a 50-50 stun from those Crusaders. Does that mean you should take, like, Exotics, not Numbing Instance? No, probably not. Because you're just gonna... Wait, what's that? That was a self-hit at the start of it. No kill. Yeah, you just... Weird. Weird one. Yeah. Doesn't mean you should take the other one. No, because in the Butcher Circus... Like, let's imagine, for example, League of Legends. You have Faker, right? You have SKTT1. They're the best team in the world. They win worlds pretty much every single year. And they're just... If they were to play against someone that is good, but doesn't really win in tournaments, so... Or doesn't even play in tournaments. So let's say like your challenger players, which are like your highest ranked players in a game where rank actually matters. So if those people, as a team, were to play against Faker and his team, they would get absolutely slapped around. They would lose. Oh my fucking god, that name. Yeah, they would get absolutely slapped around. They would lose miserably. There's no chance in hell that they'd win. But in the Butcher's Circus, if you were to play a few matches between yourself, or rather, like, between, let's say, like, the greatest tournament winner, so Salak versus, maybe not this guy's name. I'm not gonna say it, because if you know, you know. But let's say Salak against, who was that Double D player? The Weepcore... the Weepcore Lonely Door guy. If they were to play like one match and the RNG were to be sufficiently in Weepcore's way and he played sufficiently well, then he'd win. What really matters is like the evening of the odds, what you get after you play the match like a lot of times, or after you play a lot of matches, because over a lot of matches, Salak's gonna do better than Weepcore Lonely Door, and that's what actually matters. And like in most competitive games where something like Weird Construction, which is a heal that's would completely break it, because yeah, if you get really unlucky, then it's gonna be terrible. If you get really lucky, it's gonna be great. Like, it would break it. No one's gonna take that. No one's gonna take that in League of Legends, I don't think. I mean, let me try to come up with an example, or like an idea as to why they wouldn't take that. I don't think they would, but no, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Or it would go like against the game philosophy, basically, because it would basically say that that weaker player could beat the better player if they simply just got better RNG, which goes against the game philosophy of Butcher Circus. I think almost every competitive game. I mean, there's always going to be 50-50 chances, but they're going to be based on like what the person does. So if they move left or right, like trying to dodge or something. In Butcher Circus, it's just RNG. It's just RNG when it comes down to that. So it would be against the whole game idea, I think. But yeah, in here, it's perfectly fine, because there's already so much RNG that healing for 0-24, like, it feels very punishing, but it's not gonna be bad enough that it actually changes the outcome over a long duration of time, and that's the only thing that matters in Butcher Circus. It's not the odd one match out. The odd one match out is almost meaningless. Yeah, even though, I mean, I guess that's kind of just me talking, because that's how the community has built themselves around Butcher Circus, because all that you actually have in the game is ladder. I mean, you have duels too, You have duels too, but there's no best of 3s, there's no best of 5s, there's no best of 10s. That's all made up. It's all a lie. All of that, it is completely made up. It's a fabrication by the Butcher Circus elites to get you to stop you from thinking that your wins in the ladder actually mean something. That's what it is, yeah. But yeah, my idea is that my idea here in the Sign of Thought is that the only thing that Butcher Circus actually has, in a way, right? I guess has is a way of putting it. Do I want to go rain here? Nah, there's no need. Let's just go reclaim Bellow and Panic Darts. But yeah, the only thing that it actually has is like the individual matches. So each individual match, by the way the game is built, each individual match should matter, so the RNG should matter a lot more. But the way people have built themselves around Butcher Circus fits the game more, fits the actual match itself more, than the way the UI and what you have available to you actually fits the Butcher Circus. So the fact that the ELO system, or you know, the lack thereof, exists, right? The fact that there's a lack of an ELO system doesn't mean that players haven't sort of built it for themselves. Yeah, because the game kind of wants to have an ELO system, because you have to win over a lot of times to actually prove that that you know what you're doing. And if you are to just win one match against one person, which is the only thing that the game actually gives you, then you know it doesn't really add up. Yeah. Okay. Their Arbalist is at 97 stress. She is not enjoying herself too much. I am just going to reclaim on here, and this is another match that feels unlosable, honestly. Even though my opponent is novice, they have like an idea here, right? They have an idea. They're just playing a damage team. They're bumming it with reclaim. They're just having a good fun time. But it's sadly Sonic Prod is like the fun police. It very much feels like the fun police sometimes, because you try to play something that isn't absolutely perfect at puncturing and piercing through enemy defenses, and now you can't play. Now you've lost the match. Sorry. Nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing you can do about it. I mean, you can roll over and cry about it. I suppose that works, but not exactly ideal. Okay, we can go for Reign of Sorrows here. I'm not sure if I shouldn't have gone Command Buff. Okay, clearly the RNG is favoring me today, now that I'm trying to try hard. What's this supposed to mean? If I play the good teams, I do well. If I play the bad teams, I do poorly. That's not how it should be. That's not how it should be. It should be if I play the good teams, then, you know, I guess I do well. But not through RNG. If I play the bad teams, then I can still do well through RNG. Yeah, you'd hope that. Okay, let's go Zealous. We want to cause pressure. We wanna get my opponent down and out if possible. Okay, that's completely meaningless actually. Yeah, they just keep hitting me, but regen is perfectly fine, perfectly balanced, as all things should be. And yeah, we're just gonna go Panic Darts on there, and yeah, there's not much my opponent can do. This is just textbook. This is just textbook Sonic Prod right here. Textbook Sonic Prod. They're gonna go Duelist Advance. I wonder if we should have an ELO system with Butcher Circus. Honestly, yeah, I should mention why we don't have it. I think it would be toxic as hell. It would no. Calm down. Think about this for a second. You've been rushing the entire freaking video. Think about this for a second. If you had an ELO system, let's say like Clash Royale, where you can see the players' most used decks, you can spectate their matches when they're playing, that sort of stuff. Yeah, so let's say we have that built in for Butcher Circus, and you have an ELO system where it kind of refreshes after, you know, some amount of time, so people have to grind up again in terms of their ELO, which ELO is just like a fictional point that you get for like winning matches. If you win, you get ELO. If you lose ELO, and you get a number assigned to it, and you earn or lose a certain amount of it. So yeah, if that were to happen, we would see a lot more of the same teams being played in ladder, so that wouldn't be good. But yeah, because you would see that the top player would actually be playing like just whatever team. Right, they would be playing, let's say, they would be playing Solid Prot, then everyone's either picking Solid Prot or they're trying to counter Solid Prot. So instead of people like focusing their attentions on tournaments to choose what teams they want to pick, and that's a small amount of people, like, yeah, it's a small amount of people comparing to the actual scope of the Butcher Circus, because not everyone's watching the tournaments. Even if you consider like all the YouTubers for Butcher Circus together, so like 3.5, if you consider all of them for Circus, it's still not the entire scope of everyone that's playing Butcher Circus, right? So even if you count the influence that tournaments and those people are gonna have into saying what their best teams are, it's still not going to be as big as actually just going on like a ladder screen, seeing what the best guy has, and then just copying his setup. It's not going to be the same. Okay, in this matchup, because I went second and because my opponent has so much dodge, I actually feel like first turn is going to be better spent going defensive, to just let that 15 dodge wear out, and then the next turn I'm going to spend it more aggressively. So yeah, here my Flagellant is probably going to move forward after the Bulwark. I'm going to go Bolster, and I'm going to probably go Toxin Trickery with the Grave Robber, and I feel like this is going to be the move. I'm going to go Bolster myself here first, just because I feel like the dodge is good. They're going to go Battle Ballad, of course, because, you know, my opponent is playing the, I don't think this has a name yet, but this is Ludic Special, except it has a Flagellant rather than a Shield Breaker, so a bit more up-to-date with the meta, I'd say. But yeah, let's move the Flagellant forward here so he doesn't get hit with Harvests. So that's gonna feel a lot better for us generally. And, you know, he has no accuracy anyway with Rainosaurus. It would be a miss and a miss, so, you know. Miss and a dodge, actually, so who cares. They're gonna go Rain, they get it. I'm gonna go for the Toxin Trickery on that, and I might go for the Guard too. I'm probably still gonna get bled. I won't get blighted, but I might still get bled. Yeah, it's really worth it to go for the Guard. No, I feel like I need to go Command Buff here, else I'm still gonna miss. Yeah, I just have to accept the fact that my Grave Robber is in a bit of danger. She's eventually gonna be able to just be guarded, reclaimed and healed though, so I think it's fine for me to do this. Let's go aggressive and let's cause more pressure than they can handle. Because we can handle a lot of pressure on this team, your opponent can't. You cause pressure onto them, and after you get the kill, after you've significantly weakened their defenses, you're gonna do fine yourself. Wait, yeah, where was I going with the ladder thing? There's more to be said. Yeah. Everyone could copy the same team. One thing that would also happen is that you would get an actual definer for what the best stuff is, because there's no consensus. Even though there's tournament winners, there's still no consensus as to what exactly the best thing to be playing is and whatnot. That's probably good, because it forces more innovation into the game, because people feel like, you know, there's not someone at the top of the ladder that's just playing this, and they feel like, oh yeah, that's the best thing, for sure. They're just gonna be like, no, yeah, because that doesn't exist, even though there's a few videos, like, people in different videos are gonna be playing different things. Even in tournaments, you have people playing a lot of different teams. While in ladder, you can just spam the exact same team every single time. So I feel like an elo system with a ladder like that would be very, very unhealthy for the Butcher Circus as a whole. Yeah, I think it would. Also, did I really fail a 65 bleed and miss the Antiquarian with like a good hit chance? That is crazy, chat. I must say, that is a bit crazy, chat. 83 to hit. I need to get rid of her. Let's go on the Man at Arms, so it's more guaranteed. Yeah, that's more guaranteed. I don't want to miss the 83. Honestly, I've missed 83s before. They feel very bad every single time. 74 dodge surely works, by the way. Okay, but the rest of the team isn't looking too good, though. Yeah, it sure ain't. Did they do 16 damage? Not versus 20 prot, they don't. And I go first anyway, so I'm just gonna go guards. Yeah, I'm just gonna go guards. Okay, we go Zealous here because they don't have Gauntlet of Absolution, so going Zealous is always gonna be better. It's always just gonna be generally more value than going for a heal out of this door here. They have too much pressure. Anyway, for me to do that. They're gonna go Retribution, which I will actually thank my opponent for almost. I'm gonna go for Marine of Sorrows. Surely I don't miss it again. Okay, nice. Surely I get to bleed this time. Yes, I get everything. Good. Good pressure. And Man at Arms is pretty much dropping to 0, I think. Yeah, 12 plus... No. 16 plus 16, 32. Yeah, he is. Nice. It's dropping 0. Can you not get every single DOT on my Man at Arms, by the way? I'd appreciate it. I'd very much appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna click here at 10 HP. 10 HP. And I have to go for the guard. Grave Robber needs to live. She's the most important character on your team. In terms of the offense. Yeah, everyone else here is just trying to keep her alive while she does the work. Yeah. So if you let her die, it's on you. Also don't want to let my Flagellant die here. Oh, they're smart. They're just gonna go harvest. Okay, how many buffs? 3? Okay. I can go Panic Darts on there. Still not guaranteed though. I have another Zealous to use. I might lose my Man at Arms for it. Oh, that is a good Zealous though. Jesus Christ. Crit 15 and hit for 12. That's brutal, man. Wait, he does 8 to 12? That's not right. You do 10 to 16 base. Goes down to 8 to 12. Now that is barely a 20% reduction. Isn't it? What's 20% of... Well, 25%... No, it reduces the damage on the minimum by 20%, the damage on the maximum by 25%. So your Zealous is actually even stronger than you think. That's insane. Okay, 93% to hit this time. That's a lot more likely. I'll take it. How do they have this much dodge? The bolster. Yeah, the bolster. Okay, yeah, she's dropping to this sword now too. That's good for me. We're just gonna be full sustaining now. And when the time comes, we're gonna go for the aggression that we need. Oh, I'm dropping. I'm dropping. That's really good for me. Okay, 6 HP and 60 prot. Like, cutting their damage in half. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's enough. I still have one more command buff that I want to go for. Fuck it. Let's just go redeem. I don't want to be finale here. Yeah, I don't want to be finale here on anyone. Let's just do this. Not take any risks. Yeah, they could even finale the Flagellant at that point. I mean, versus 30 prot, it would be difficult, but they kind of have another buff here. Yeah. Yeah, let's just play this nice and safe, and please stop getting blighted and played every single freaking time. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. Okay, they go for that. I go Zealous now. Yeah, I go Zealous now. That's gonna be, none of this Circus went Bella on me. That really reduced the damage. Wow. Holy crap. One Bella reduced my damage to 6 to 9? What was that? 6 to 9? Or something from 8 to 12? Yeah, like heavy reduction. Probably just because the rounding, right? The other rounding is being very kind to me, while this rounding is being a bit more fair. And they surrender. Nice. We take the win. We take the win once more. 1 hour and 47 minutes in. Let us go for the final match. Those WD matches though. Okay, you know what? Final match? Ship Stress. I'm tryharding on Ship Stress. Ship Stress, come here. Everything I played was but Halo. I played everything but Halo. You know what? Screw Halo. We hate Halo. We hate Halo in this house. We do hate Halo in this house. Okay, I want to play Monkey Sport Attack Whistle. Oh man, that's such a difficult decision, but there's so much... Oh, jeez. There's so much Halo in Ladder. I mean, WD in Ladder. Like, Monkey Spot has to be the move. Monkey Spot has to be the move. Yeah. It's a difficult decision, because Monkey Spot is considerably less fun than Attack Whistle, but it's the more responsible choice, because it makes the damage players kind of shit themselves when they see 45 dodge when you go second. 45 dodge on the dog, and they're like, ooh, that's terrible. And then they get, oh come on, let's just see what they have, and then we'll skip to someone else. Lucio, that's a Polish name. Okay, rotting trophy. Okay, numbing instance. Okay, seems winnable. Yeah, let's skip to the end. I lost! Okay, what happened was that my opponent just waited out the 20 seconds and passed. And I don't know if that was intentional or not, but either way, the match is like ruined from that point. So I kind of have the justification to just leave. I usually try not to leave because the person could actually really want to play, and just leaving kind of ruins that emotion a lot. So yeah, if the match is already like ruined in some way, then leaving is much more fun. Yeah. Or if the match outcome is already decided, which in that match it is, but my opponent might not know that. So it is okay. Alright, another veteran. Haven't I played against this fella before with that Crimson Court banner? I think I did. Oh, it's a septic tank. Okay. Wait, wasn't I just playing against this? Oh yeah, I was, but they changed out Jester for Attack Whistle Crimson Doggy. I like it. This is a good matchup. I mean, it's a fun matchup. It's not really good for me. It's I mean, I don't know how it works with against Rotting Trophy, Black Diamond Mirror, and no Gauntlet, but generally this matchup is maybe slightly winning for Septic Tank. Yeah, maybe slightly winning for it, because the DOT does tend to compound a fair bit. Okay, they do have Retribution here on the Men at Arms, but considering that the Flagellant has no Gauntlet and has Crushed Hemlock Crimson Hook, you really gotta stop that. That Reign of Swords is gonna go crazy. Also, them not going command buff when going first, or like Retribution, into 45 dodge, and then just going Rain. Not a good look. But it be what it be. No shot, you get that. No shot. Okay, I fucking hate Blackjack so much. I swear to God. Every time I play against it, they get the crit on it, and they get the stun too. No stun this time, thankfully for me. I'm still gonna go command buff here. That woman has 30 dodge. The only one in this match. Unless you count the dog. William and Fergus. Isn't Fergus male? I'm not sure. Maybe it's like undecided. If that makes sense. Undecided. They haven't picked Fergus's gender yet. It's undecided. I don't know, because he says like good girl, doesn't he? Like at some point in time, they surrender. I mean, yeah, when you don't go command, yeah, sure. No, I don't know what to say. William and Fergus. You know, it's less about how you phrase it. It's less about what you say and more about how you phrase it. So, the good girl and good boy, the dog is gonna be happy regardless, as long as you say like, good boy, good girl. Yeah, totally not saying this for clip farming. Anyway, 8 minutes left. Damn, I have to keep playing. No, I do want to play a good Chef Stress match. But I feel like I've had enough, like, Tryhard Circus. I want to play, like something fun. What do you mean something fun, Chef? Isn't this fun? I mean, it is. Okay, let's be honest. I'm kind of addicted to the whack now. I'm kind of addicted to, like, the Leper Mark teams. It just feels cooler than doing this, like, just playing WD. Every single match, or WD or Sonic Pro. Like, Sonic Pro is so boring. Like, yeah, it's a really good team, but it's so boring. I don't get it. Okay, this is a full dodge team. I don't know, maybe... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just playing against a full dodge team with Tattered Chew Toy, but no Cry Havoc. Oh, that is so sad. Tattered Chew Toy. Eagle Eye Talisman Antiquarian. Oh, that's peak. You Grave Robber, why? Why would you do this? Shieldbreaker double dodge? Okay, that's pretty standard. I don't understand the AI Grave Robber. That has to be one of the craziest moves I've ever seen. She doesn't have a single debuff. Wait, Shep. She does, Shep. She does. You know, in the base game, when you go poison darts, called an awful name. When you go poison darts on your opponent, on your enemy, and you don't do stress, it's awful. And yeah, some opponents and enemy because you're playing against AI. You go with poison darts, you don't do stress, and you don't have 140% blight skill chance for no reason, so you actually have to like reduce their blight resistance. So you get a debuff on it. You reduce blight res with your blight ability. I don't know. I feel like it's so stupid. Like just reducing bleed resistance with punish, reducing blight resistance with panic dart. It's like, I guess with the poison, like you're softening them up for like the next hit. I mean, I guess theoretically makes sense, but from a gameplay perspective, don't you want to have like an ability like flashing? Like she's literally a character that already has the ability that does it. Don't you want to have an ability like flashing daggers, that you have an ability that reduces resistances, so then you have another ability that actually goes in, swoops in, and does the pressure that you want to do. Like, that's good game design, right? It's good game design. It encourages synergy between characters. But in the base game, you just get punished with lowering bleed resistance. Like, just spam the same ability. Just spam it. That's what you want to do. You want to spam this ability. Yeah, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. There's a lot of things about base game that I just don't particularly enjoy. That's kind of one of them. Can you stop? Oh my god, yes you can. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go. I already have one command buff, so I'm gonna go for Bile before I go for the second one. Yes, there's a second one. There's a second one coming. That's what they said. That's what Bush said, right? Because how do I fail both blights? Instant justice. Yeah, how do I fail both freaking blights? Dude, I swear, every time I take off Spiked Chain, I cannot land a single freaking blight, even on Crusaders. Cannot land one. Oh god, my dog is having a horrible time. Okay, is there a finisher? There isn't. I'm gonna go... Yeah, I'm totally gonna go command buff again then. I do not care. Command buff twice? 2 command buffs equals crits. You know how it is. We're gonna end this match with a bang. We're gonna end this match with a bang. Yes, we are. Let's do this. The double Hound's every crit. I'm gonna wait for the anti-Guardian turn first. No, he's critting. Okay, at least. Like, can you imagine? Just hate it so much. Freaking ability. Yeah, 2 command buffs equals crits though. Take that. Juicy bleeds on there. I'll take them all. And she's afflicted to minus. Nice! Masochistic! She can move forward. And, what was that? Okay, you want to know how that happened? They surrendered the moment they were going for the act out. So what happened is that when you surrender, all your characters drop to 0, and then they like die and you leave the match. So if something's about to hit, the moment you surrender, they drop to 0, and then the hit actually causes a death door or a death blow, and then the surrender like actually pushes through to the end. Yeah, so they got the death on there. A little bit of Butcher Circus mechanics for you. There's so many stupid mechanics in Butcher Circus. Yeah, I could make a whole ass video on it if I wanted to. Perhaps I will. But yeah, anyway. Played everything but Halo because Halo is dated and old and not that good anymore anyway. I don't like Halo anymore. I feel like there's just way better teams. Way better teams than Halo. I don't know. Sonic made it to the grand finals with it and won, so... Then again, he also made it to the grand finals with it before and he lost twice in a row. And he did that twice. Against me and against Mr. D. Oh, Mr. D, where the hell is he? I mean, it's kind of 2 AM, so not the time to be playing with the man himself. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers. Okay, I'm actually gonna go on DaVinci and edit this in after I've done the cheers, because this is the actual results of the Tryhard session. 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins, 4 wins, 5 wins, 6 wins, 7 wins, 8 wins, 9 wins. This one I surrendered. This one like didn't exist. I surrendered because the match was over. So wait, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wins. 11 wins in 2 hours. Not too shabby. I mean, ladder doesn't matter anyway. Ladder doesn't matter because if I were to play against like a shepherd doggy clone, like if I were to play against darkness, oh crap, spoilers for darkness videos, sorry. If I were to play against darkness, then it would not be, it would never be 11-0, like ever be 11-0. So either side, yeah, that would not happen unless someone won the lottery like twice in a row. I guess that's the only way. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video. I'll see you again another time. Cheers.